All right. In 5, 4, 3.
Wow. Good start tonight, folks.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Matt's weekly farts.
Breaking news.
It's very outside of the box.
I love Friday.
Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shattered.
A to B.
Shattered Uncut. Is that you? Shattered Uncut.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered Cast Uncut.
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 289. This is Robert Detox, and I'm ashamed of myself.
Should be.
I'm very, very ashamed of myself right now.
Why?
Fatty.
I feel bad about myself.
He ate like 13 sausages and 2 hot dogs.
I ate 4 hot dogs and a bratwurst.
Why?
Because I couldn't stop.
He loves the sausage.
Did you make them at home? Why did you make so many?
I went overboard. I went overboard.
No.
It was like Bobby with pizza, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, why cook so many sausages and hot dogs?
I made way too many. I went wild in the grocery store. I was crazy with power.
I can believe that.
Now I look like the emperor.
Were you hungry at the grocery store?
Yes.
You can't ever do that.
Yeah.
I was hungry. I was like the emperor, but instead of lightning coming out of my fingers, it was mustard.
I've been shopping at a grocery store with Robert, so I can see him grabbing a bunch of wieners.
It's like unlimited mustard. Oh boy!
I wouldn't be surprised to see Robert grabbing wieners outside of the grocery store.
I was like, ooh, someone's got a knockwurst.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's been to Germany. He knows what a knockwurst is.
I do.
So yes, the gang is all here. Me and Bobby got over our differences. We made up, and we agreed to be on the show together at the same time again.
That's what Robert says anyway. I'm just here reluctantly.
Mm-hmm.
I had to PM Laura and say, can you please look for that smokestack on the prime that Bobby threw across the room? And she was like, it was right here the whole time. Bobby, did you look? Did you even look? Did you ever get that? Yeah, where you can't find something and you ask for help and your wife finds it in 20 seconds.
Yeah, or my kids. It's even worse.
I just give up. I'm just like, can someone find it? I'm not going to find it. Please just look. I'll be like, my wife will be like, did you look? I'm like, no, I didn't look. Why didn't you look? Because I know I won't find it. Can you just turn your eyes? I'm sure the moment you look in one place, it will be located. Can you just please spare me the torture? I'm going to eat these hot dogs now. But, yes, the gang is all here. Bobby, we got Matthew, we got Greg, and T2RX6.
You just don't remember my name's Justin? Did you forget that? I mean, come on.
I wanted to use your handle. And he's doing reviews again. It's been fun to watch.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Great.
It's been fun.
It's great. I get to watch in my spare time now. I get to watch Bobby's reviews and T2RX6's reviews.
You're welcome.
That's fun. I don't give a shit.
And Matthews. I love it. You know, I mean, what I love is when like 50,000 people on Facebook post about something, and then Matt's like, oop, how about a video about it?
I got to strike when it's hot, man. I got to get those, you know. I'm not big time like some people. That's good.
Who?
Not you. I'm talking about some other ones.
Yeah, I'm saying who?
Yeah, you know who we're talking about. All the big guys, all the big timers.
You talking about the people who raise you back?
That is true. Yeah. Yeah, that is so fucking true, man. Good point.
Bobby would be the coolest owl. I can see Bobby dressed up like an owl, just going, who?
He turns his head like, who?
Who? Did anybody get anything this week? Greg, did you get anything? Jason.
I did. I actually forgot 2 things last week.
Too late.
I got the NECA Laurie Strode, and I got the NECA Predators, the Predator, whatever, that really shitty one with the decent figures.
Does he come with an ice cream truck?
Yeah. Yes. The Lab Escape, so he's basically naked with a light up mask. And then I went a little crazy with Prime Day. So I got the SDCC Predator 2 Cloaked Predator, which is just clear plastic, so that's going to be a joy to... A clear NECA figure is going to be a joy to play with. I picked up...
Hold on. While you're speaking, I will be right back. Just continue on.
Oh, you're fine.
Don't actually give a shit what you're saying, Greg. I'm moving on.
I'm actually blanking out here. Shit. I got the last Pennywise for half price from a website because the box was crushed. And I was like, I don't care about the box. I got the box. One corner was tapped in a little bit, and they felt the need to put it on half price. So I was like, okay.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I got my, back in the day, my Dreamcast, because nobody wanted them, and Best Buy's like, these are junk, and they're like, this box is sliced, they're like, you can have it for $2. I'm like, I'll take it.
So, yeah, I love the Dreamcast. I got the Marvel Legends Doppelganger and Scorpion. I got... Iron Factory Hound. I got the MMC RC and the MMC Springer. I know I got some other stuff, and I'm fucking.
You got Jason.
Greg,
that was last week.
Fanstoys made those products, right?
No, they didn't.
Fanstoys made an RC and a Springer, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah. I sold them.
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Fanstoys Christ?
Yeah.
Oh man. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sure there's something else, and I just completely forgot.
You got another Jason?
No, I got one last week.
Okay. Well, maybe next week then.
I got a headache all of a sudden.
That's okay.
No, it's not you.
Well, too bad.
It's allergies. It's allergies here.
Yeah?
Allergy season, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What are you allergic to? Gluten?
Ohio.
And gluten?
Yeah.
Life.
I'm allergic to non-organic carrots.
Ooh. Is there gluten on these carrots? Are these carrots gluten? Okay. Justin, what did you get this week?
Let's see. It's kind of a little bit of a Matt Baldwin week, I guess, for me. I got a lot of official products now that I think about it. I got a, whatever the hell the line in the stores is now, Brunt, and I picked up a Hound because I like that Repro label set to turn it into a animated style, whatchamacallit? Bulkhead. I think it's cool. So I got that. I got, what else did I get? I just said Hound. I got the Ghostbusters Optimus. A little disappointed in it because that mold is beat to shit at this point, and mine is all fucked up. So I'm a little.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm trying. So basically, if you look at it, one of the parts that connects to the top of the truck is warped a little, so you actually can't close his chest properly.
Wow, you're batting 1,000 with the chest problem.
Yeah, I might be able to fix it, but I feel like I shouldn't have to. So I am trying to see if I can get them to send me a new one, and we'll see what happens. I've asked them. I mean, they've been quick to respond about it and gave me a label to send it back. But the thing is, if the difference is send it back and not get one, like just get a refund or fix mine up, probably just fix mine. So
don't they also possibly send you something of equal value?
That's Hasbro Toy Shop. This is a different place that sent it. So the network or whatever the hell it is. So
the home shopping network?
Just the network, not the home shopping network.
Oh, not Rent-A-Center.
Yeah, not Rent-A-Center.
You buy your toys at fucking Rent-A-Center.
You know it. So Yeah, so I got that. And the last thing I got is the Fanstoys Maverick, which I haven't even, like, I just pulled out the box. Huh?
Trailblazer.
Okay. But yeah, I pulled out the box and I saw that lovely Bobby Skullface box art complete with Bobby in the
Get
cockpit.
the fuck out of here.
So, can't hide from us, Bobby. We know it's you. So,
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a nice haul. I'm sorry to hear about your hearse. And Matthew, what did you get?
I didn't get anything, but
bullshit.
I did break a little clear New Age Shockwave. The one, go figure, a clear figure broke on me. I snapped his leg right off, so I had to order another one of those. So that's really the only thing that's bad happened to me. My mom's dog passed this week and everything, and so I've been kind of upset with that because she was part of the family because I took care of her for 3 years and everything. So that was been a pretty bad week this week. So but I haven't got anything. I'm supposed to get some other stuff tomorrow and Friday. I got some stuff coming in. So thank y'all very much for being concerned. I really appreciate that too.
Yeah, sorry about that, Matt. It's never fun when you lose a pet.
No, yeah, she died.
Well, fucking Robert's hitting them over the head with shovels after they fucking lose an eye and throwing them out in the park.
That's true. But she had kidney failures and everything, and she passed away in my arms and everything.
Did you put her to sleep?
No, she had a seizure and she just went. So, but she was around me and and Gator and Lisa and everything, so she didn't go alone or anything.
So you knew she was dying.
Yeah, she was pretty bad. I took her to the vet the day before, and they drew blood and everything and said that her kidneys were really bad. And they were, we gave her some food, to help with the kidneys and everything, but she was old. She's 16 years old. She just, wasn't really gonna make it anyway. So, but she died around us, and so hopefully that will count for something. So, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Sorry to bring everything down. Sorry.
Bobby's almost as sad as he was when he watched Endgame.
Yeah, I was pretty sad.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, but thanks for totally just down in the show. Thanks a lot.
Good night, folks.
Let me poke out a guinea pig guy and make you feel a little better. Oh boy, Bobby McJesus face.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. Robert acts like I'm some sort of prima donna when it comes to fucking getting on, like starting the recording, and then or in the chat, and then I say like, look, I'm gonna be ready in 5 minutes. It's been a crazy day, and then we start the fucking show 7 minutes later, so I was 2 minutes late, and
you were late.
Everybody picks up immediately except for one prima donna who was too busy eating stuffing his face with fucking hot dogs and sausages.
Earlier. Do you know why I was late? I will tell you why I was late. It's just as deplorable. My office is full of bubble wrap and plastic and just trash. And I was hurrying to get in the office, and I was like, I'm just going to step on this. And immediately, it was like the mother of all Legos was under there. And I was like, I was like that guy in the sky screaming. And it wasn't a Lego. It was Zeta Superion's gun. Ooh. And I broke it under my foot. And you know what? I felt absolutely no loss from it. I was like, oh, well, I'll just glue this together because something better is on the horizon.
That Zeta Combiner is a pretty good.
The Zeta Combiner is pretty top shelf.
Yeah, it's just as.
Yeah. I'd be upset if I broke this gun.
I would too.
Robert just couldn't miss the opportunity to be a cunt.
Madonna.
A cunt.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Shout out to Lenny.
I got Hot Toys Flash, which is actually one of the. It's all around. It's one of the better Hot Toys I've gotten in a while, and I know it has a little bit of like drama circulating around it regarding some criticisms, but I have to say like, it did the job quickly for me. You know what I mean?
Is it the WB Flash?
No. No,
just the Batman versus.
Yeah, Justice League Flash.
Oh, so it was Ezra Miller running around trying to find this movie.
Yeah.
Too soon? Am I too soon? Mom, get the gefilte fish.
Dude, I love that scene, man. Am I too soon? I'm too soon. And I got Fanstoys Maverick, of course.
Of course.
And that's it.
Of course.
Is it a coincidence that Maverick came out the same day that we saw the trailer for Maverick?
I haven't think a day before.
Okay. Hey, Robert D.
Yes, Matthew.
What'd you get other than breaking your shit?
Yeah, I broke a piece of Superion's gun. I got way too many hot dogs. Some of them went in my stomach, and now I feel terrible about myself. And I got Fanstoys. Maverick.
How many did you get? 2 or 3?
I got 2 of them. I'm keeping one in the box on the shelf next to my Motormaster in the box.
Oh, somebody gonna be on the cafe.
I'm gonna be on the cafe saying, "Fanstoys, please don't reissue this figure. I need my investment to stay sound." It's so funny. That's why people don't want it reissued. That's why maybe some people pay the late tax, and I can see those people having not wanting to see it reissued because then they're like, "Oh man, I bought it the wrong time." But oh well, too bad you bought it the wrong time. That's how investments go. You bought high when you should have bought low.
Right. Yes. Life.
And then you don't want Fanstoys to reissue because you bought multiples. And one's an investment. You don't want the value to go down. Oh, well, you held too long. Your stock went up. Your stock dropped before you sold. Bad call. It's too bad. That's business.
Yeah, it's business. I'm with you on that.
Nobody wants that Perceptor reissued either, man, because that's about $300 right now going for.
No shit.
I would like
I
to see
think so.
do it.
Around there. Oh, I would too. I mean, my arm is just like a floppy mess, but
and
I think
so is your toy.
Like Savant floppy or?
It's pretty. I mean, it's the elbow. It's the.
Cause dude, my Savant arm is it's a joke.
I don't think it can hold the gun up. Mine can't at all.
No, mine can't. The gun? It can't even hold his hand up.
I know. It can't give me a high five at all. So. But, yeah, I think it's going for like $250 to $300. It's up there. Just like the Insecticons.
Yeah, I mean, right. And if you're gonna, right now the gamble is, do I not sell some of these figures? If Fanstoys is gonna readdress some of their poorer, weaker releases, now's the time to sell things. You're gambling. They might never redo them. Wow, my kid is just sitting in my lap singing. They might never do it, and the value might double. It might even triple.
Right.
But right now they're high. So conservatively, this is a sound time to sell. And maybe you could have sold at a later date. You'll never know. We can't tell the future, but you'll regret it if you don't. And they do another issue, they reissue it, they redesign it, and no one's gonna want that crappy first run Tesla if they redo Tesla.
That's true. No
one's gonna want it. It's like Spin Drift. My Spin Drift's a paperweight now.
It was in the first place.
You might. How many papers are you holding down there, Robert? 1, 2, 3.
Just like a tissue.
Yeah.
Do you get anything else, man?
No, just the 2 Mavericks. That's enough for me. I haven't transformed.
To be fair, Robert, I did get a second Road King.
Oh. Yeah, but you got it. You don't intend on selling it.
No. My second Road King is for combined mode.
And mine might be as well. I don't know yet.
I just and I'm keeping mine in box as well for the time being.
Well, that's being at NJCC. That's going to be the next one.
Yeah, well, it depends because I've already gone in on this DX9. If this DX9 Menasor doesn't do it for me, then
it won't.
The decision has been made. The Traveler has arrived.
Dude, that DX9 Menasor.
Ghostbusters reference.
Thank you, Justin. I was hoping you would notice.
I appreciate it.
That DX9 Menasor, you're gonna sell it next NJCC to Shoulders for $50. That whole set. Please put Fanstoys RC down, please.
Please put RC down.
What's her name?
She goes, that's Azalea.
All right, let's move the show along. Wow, Transformers news. Going back to Vietnam. All right.
Vietnam.
So we've got Hasbro. Is toy productions moving from China to India and Vietnam? China, Vietnam. Oh wow! So I can get my toys made and get assistance on my Citibank telephone call.
Nice.
By
by 2020, or keep it under 50% by 2020. Huh. That's cool.
I don't know.
No, that's not cool. I don't know. So
I'm with Greg on that. I don't know how cool that is.
So I guess they made some bad products out of the Vietnam.
Look. Yeah, they went through their slump when they moved their factory to Vietnam. But
okay, gotcha.
I mean, not only that, man, but I mean, not for nothing, the Chinese know how to make a figure. Like, we know this to be true.
So they're charging more for rent then, huh?
I mean, I would if I were them. And what are you going to do? Take it to Vietnam? That's what I would say.
Well, aren't there? There's also a lot. Haven't there been like more strict tariffs and stuff on Chinese stuff lately?
That's true.
That's probably affecting it,
dude. That's true.
Yeah.
Article.
Yeah, but have you seen that Bollywood Spider-Man? It's trash.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ever saw that video of Spider-Man and like, so I guess she's Spider-Woman and they're dancing? You never saw that? They're like in pajamas.
Robert,
you need to stop.
You need to stop while you're ahead.
Yeah. Well,
Fanstoys Rouge, please. She's playing a Fanstoys.
I don't know about this factory move. Like, do we even know about those tariffs? It was supposedly phase 3 of the tariffs that were supposed to impact toys and games, but I don't know if they ever released the details. Let me see if I can look that up. Because up until like a long time, like the first 2 waves of tariffs didn't have anything to do with our shit. FX.
Wow, they produce 20% of those products in the U.S. I didn't know it was even that much. Wow.
Yeah, they're printing like the card game and shit in the U.S.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah. So 6-7 comes from China. So they're moving everything from China down to Vietnam. Vietnam.
I just don't know what. I mean, hasn't it gone around that the Vietnamese products were subpar compared to the Chinese-made products?
Yeah, I feel like we were just talking about that, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what's gonna happen with India? I mean,
you're gonna get a fucking Marvel Legends figure with the Levi's legs on.
I like Levi's.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I'm American. No.
So is Bobby still researching?
I'm trying to. It keeps redirecting me. I found the list. I'm just looking through it now.
Just ask Siri.
Well, it's in alphabetical order, maybe. Let me go down.
Hey Siri, feed me grapes.
No, it's not in alphabetical order.
Dude, this guy says
Dude, it's
whatever.
fucking 194 pages.
God damn, we ain't got time for that, man. This dude said Sensibilities, whatever. He said new Hasbro toys from India. Sure hope they come with the gift card scam built in it. That's fucked up, man.
You get the IRS calling you about your toy.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh my god.
All right, let's move.
All right, let's move it along. Bobby Google face. Oh my god. All right.
I was just hoping to bring a little fact to this shit, but it's too much, dude. Like netting or nets of cotton other than hammocks or netting of nets for fishing. Like that's on page 48, just in case you were curious. Look that one up quick.
I was.
48, you said?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, Robert, let's move it along.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was yelling for my kid, not at my kid. Zeta Unicron tease third-party news, and here we go.
Wow, got some big balls.
It's interesting that you're bringing this out now. I think you need to hurry up and go ahead and show some things of this if you want to capture the people who are already backing the crowdfunding, frankly. Like, I think the head looks good, but then, like, when I look at the pieces of the planet, like, don't get me wrong, they look great with the little spires and crap sticking out. But they just look like big shells also. Like, huge shells. You know?
I mean, you're not going to be able to, I mean, what they're showing, what Hasbro, they showed a 3D print also, and it looked, really clean too, but, the final product's going to be, it's going to have, where you're going to put the planet at and everything and parts and stuff, so I think they're playing fire, to be honest, man. If the crowdfunding doesn't make, they're playing with fire. Because if it doesn't make, I bet Hasbro may go after them. If this one makes and they don't, I think Hasbro may be like, oh, okay.
Dude, I don't know if they can. I'm going to be honest with you. I get the impression that if they could, they would have already done it.
Yeah, and if they're moving out of China, if they're moving production away from China, how much help is China giving them in terms of
Dude, I talked to a dude that worked for Hasbro that was like, the third-party shit drives the Hasbro people nuts.
Really?
Yeah, he said it was actually a joke. Like at the break room, like the non-Star Wars people, the non-Transformers people, like, 'cause he worked on Star Wars 3 3/4 and one of the Marvel like lines aimed at younger children. And he said, like, we would come into the break room and if we saw him, we'd be like, how's the third-party hunt going? And like they like, it was like a joke around the office, like, because it was a big deal. Like it's not a ignore them and let them be. Like it's a big deal.
They can't do anything about it.
But I think, man, this is a big deal, man. If the Unicron doesn't make for HasLab, man, that might be the tipping point.
But says, it's not. If the Unicron doesn't make for HasLab, it has nothing to do with third party. If the Unicron doesn't make for HasLab, it is because HasLab has outpriced the market for Transformers at that line.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can see that. They're only at, I just looked a while ago, and they're like only at 1,800 right now, and they got 39 days left, I think. I don't know if it's going to make or not.
But I'll tell you, man, it took the barge was like 1 or 2 weeks out before it got back.
Okay. But I thought there would be a big push after seeing it at San Diego Comic-Con also. I thought there'd be a lot of backers then seeing, they got to see it in person and everything, so... And I don't think it really got that big of a push.
How about BBTS listing it at $1,000? But I don't payment plan.
So I actually think that's pretty smart and pretty cool. So let's say that you're because I'm reading all my comments. I can't afford this right now. I only have a month. I can't get that kind of money together right now. Okay. Pay a little bit more. You have to put down a deposit now, but then you have a year and a half to get the rest of the money.
That is smart.
So is the $575 price tag, that doesn't include tax, I guess?
No, it does not include
over
tax.
$600.
It does include shipping, from my understanding.
Yes, you get free shipping.
Yeah, but the $1,000 doesn't include sales tax either. Right?
No, but you don't have to pay sales tax on every. That's internet shit. It all depends on what state you're in.
And it's not $1,000, Robert. Come on now.
$700.
Isn't it $999?
No, it's $700.
I thought it was $999.
Robert.
And it's $4, and that's $4 shipping. So I mean,
sworn I saw it for $999 at BBTS.
No, you're thinking about Rent a Center.
So there is a bonus to it that if you can't afford it now, just pay a little bit, and then you got to pay a little bit more later. But that's the cost of not being able to pay it all now. And I think that's fair. I think that's smart. And I was talking to Chris. He said that Brink had been watching the HasLab, and that this isn't a fact. This is speculation, but overnight it had a 300 purchase spike kind of randomly. So they think that between BBTS, TF Source, and whoever else is offering this, that they did a 300 piece purchase.
And they still haven't opened up the Japanese line to back it too, because that whole Takara Tomy Mall shit that goes to the 8,000, despite the misinformation. Yeah, there's been shit like if you get it from Big Bad Toy Store, it doesn't count. It doesn't go to the backing, which is fucking stupid. I don't see how anybody's fucking spreading that rumor. And then the all the Japanese pre-orders, they're going to count to the 800 or the 8,000 rather. So
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch it. I might end up backing this thing.
Now, do you think the Zeta is going to be real? They're going to make it, or they're just throwing this out just to fuck with people, or not really fuck with people, but to.
I don't think that Zeta is throwing it out to fuck with people. But Zeta has is another one of those companies that has announced a ton of shit, but we haven't really seen a whole lot. Mm-hmm. But they have movie shit coming. They have a Predaking coming. They have the train set coming, and now they have a Unicron coming. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think they have plans. I think they have the ability to do one. I just don't know if they're going to actually do it.
I can't imagine that their Unicron won't be as Ghibli, if not worse, than the Hasbro.
That's what I'm saying. The only way that I think they get around it is if they make it parts forming and let everything pull off. I mean, that's the only way. Because, like, look at, like, the second link here that of this set. Like, the head looks great. Link number 2, this Weibo account. Like, that's a huge fucking panel. Like, I mean, just, like, scroll through the 3 pictures of this thing. And no, I won't install your thing. But, like, it's a huge panel. It's a huge flat panel. Yeah. So it has to go somewhere. And that huge flat panel isn't got any lines in it that say it's transforming and folding up into a leg or something.
No, but it could be a double hinge on the back. Like, there's 1,000 fucking different things it could be.
Right, but it's still going to be hanging off him somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to have a bunch of shit hanging off of him.
See, I wouldn't mind parts forming as long as the parts, like, it would be so easy to just, like, if he has a base, have them, like, fit together on the base like he's standing on a planet. You know? And just leave it at that and just put the pieces on.
I'm going to tell you, if they want to make an impact, they got to show this thing before the end of the fucking August.
Absolutely, and it has to be before the Hasbro stuff comes through.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Without
they have to get this out, like, the full images before. But I mean, this is plastic. You know what I mean? This is not a CAD. So I mean, they're working on it, but
I heard that it's supposed to be done by the end of the year.
Well, the picture better be done before the end of the month.
Yeah, they should at least show the CAD, show the render.
They got to, because otherwise it's such a huge gamble.
And I don't put anything past Zeta for doing parts forming because they did it with the the combiners. So
correct.
I wouldn't,
And I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at Zeta if they did release it in pieces. Like if you just got an arm and you just had to sit with that shit for 2 months or 3 months. Like I'm not mad at that. Like I'm not.
Yeah, that'd be a smart thing to do. I mean, get people interested in it.
It's the smart thing to do, but I think it's palatable, right?
I think
like
it is.
It's easier to spend money, and it's like a payment plan, right? But you actually get something for each payment. So I'm okay with it, but I mean, people are gonna cry regardless. Dude, I read shout out to Diecast. He made some tweet about this shit that like it sounded like Trump wrote it. Is what I said. Because somebody posted pictures of this and then tagged me and him in it, and let me see if I can find his tweet. Fuck, I don't know. I can't find it, but he said something like, "Does this even transform? Not sure. Such and such. Very distasteful." Like it just sounded like a Trump tweet.
The very unintelligent and untalented Zeta. Putting out a non-transforming Unicron. Sad.
Yeah, well, dude, it's funny because the guy that responded to my tweet saying it sounded like Trump, he said, "All that's missing is a sad."
Would y'all buy one from Zeta if they do it?
It depends. I got to see it. I'm not gonna go off of this panel and be like, "Yep."
I'm in.
Pre-order.
Panel.
I don't know. I need something really. I need something perfect. Or I don't want it. I mean, that's just how I'm feeling nowadays. I'm tired of clutter. I don't need to have some representation of the character. I just want the best. I mean, that's it. So, I think it'll just bring the whole display down. It doesn't look great.
I don't know. Hearing people from SDCC and looking at the pictures from SDCC, I think it's one of those things where it's like it's so massive that it's going to have an impact.
Oh yeah, it will.
You're gonna have to. You know what's scary? You're probably gonna have to sit that guy real close to the front of your shelf. That's scary. That better be a good stand because of that backpack size. I'm not knocking the backpack size. That's a different discussion, but it is there. And
dude, I think this could be the biggest thing in my collection. Period. Like height-wise, anyway. Like I think
you could put a picture of your wiener in there.
I think it's bigger than my fucking quarter-scale Batman.
Wow.
What about your? No, it's not bigger than your barge.
I said taller.
Oh, that's fine. What about the Naboo canoe?
Taller.
You can stand that on its butt.
No, you can't. It has two little pointy bits that come out of the back.
Why is your bars not in a Detox, standing straight up?
Because I'm a failure.
Okay. Just asking.
What a jerk. What a barge failure.
All
right. Wow. Well, so, the matter at hand. Listener questions. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Bobby, if you do go in on this, the plus side, at least you got some baby clothes probably laying around somewhere for it.
Yeah.
So you won't have to worry about that expense.
Yeah, that's true.
It is the size of a baby.
Oh my God! All the photos of him are gonna be sitting in people's stupid car seats, with the stupid seatbelt on them.
That's a fucking fact.
Guess we were taking Unicron today to Walmart.
That's a fucking fact.
The Metroplex and the Omega Supremes are all sitting in the stupid
salty,
car.
Robert.
I'm feeling great. It's the hot dogs. They're real salty. Okay. My blood pressure is spiking.
Robert, if your organic bodega had shopping carts, you'd be putting your shit in there too.
There are organic bodegas.
Are there really?
Yeah. It'll be like beer, cigarettes, organic produce, like on the signs.
Yeah, it's nothing like Del Mar's though.
Oh boy. Okay, Hasbro news. SDCC 2019. Here we are coming up on the meat and potatoes.
Which one are we doing?
Shout out to Blue Slushies.
Blue Slushies are good.
It's the best flavor. Whoa, the first image is, ooh. What, they dunked this guy, Astro Train's head in some yellow paint just to get it on there? I don't know, guys.
They
People love
probably
Astro Train.
sloppily touched it up since it's hand painted.
I love it, man. It's got a little card at the end. You can use it as the holder, for the shuttle mode, so it can launch and everything. And then it has a little. I like it.
No, I'm not a fan.
What's it going to retail at? Is it going to be $50 or no?
Yeah, it's a later class.
This is a Shockwave move. It's a Voyager class figure with some luggage.
Is this the first we've seen of this? I feel like I've seen this before.
No, they showed a preview before.
Okay.
You excited, Bobby?
No.
No, he's too good for this. He can't.
Yeah,
he can't
no,
be bothered. He can't be bothered with this shit,
I am too good for this.
Yeah.
Come on, what else do we see? Somebody else take the reins here, and let's go through these images.
Let's go through the next one. Okay, fine. Let's do it.
There's a light blue thing.
No. That's, what is that?
One of those Micromasters.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's kind of cool because I remember those. They combined for alt mode in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not mad at that.
What is that? What vehicle is that?
The only thing I wonder about it.
Carrier?
Okay.
I'm sorry for Robert, Justin. What were you saying?
I don't even remember anymore.
Oh God, this Fanstoys fucking elitist, man. I swear, if it's not Fanstoys, it's not fucking good. It's fucking mass produced. It's on the fucking retail lines. They're not going to be Fanstoys quality.
They're going to be like what? $40 for those two little blue guys?
Yeah, that's what they're going to be. $40, Robert. Yeah, you're a dumb shit, man. God
what are they going to be? $35?
But I mean, how much is the Astro Train?
75. What?
70.
It's going to be
50.
$69.
I said 50 3 times.
All right, $50. Does that look like $50 to you, Matt?
Yes.
So that looks like SH Fig Wars.
It's a fucking yes. Fuck SH Fig Wars. I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. This is $50 to me. Yes.
So if I had an original, Fanstoys Forager was just released, and I'm holding him in my hand, paid $89 for him, and two of these Astro Trains, you would judge them as equal.
No, it's a different fucking line. I mean,
$50 is a lot of money. That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. And how much were the original cars from Astro? They were like $60, right? Is this $10 less?
Probably not.
I don't know. I just don't think. I don't think this. I think the Siege line has done some impressive stuff. I just don't think this Astro Train is one of them.
Bobby, MP Prowl, you can get cheaper than $50.
I think that these Micromasters are cool because I do remember them But I just thought it was funny that it was a dildo carrier because it does look like a fucking pink dildo sitting on top of this.
I can't believe I quit Stasis Lock to come to this. Goddamn.
You should do a video about it.
I should. Why are you always hating on the shit I'm doing? Why are you always worried about what I'm doing, man?
Okay, so what about the helicopter, Greg? Sorry, Greg. I didn't mean to say Greg.
I just wanted to say in regards to Spinister, shout out to Apple Barrel Craft Paint.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But this, I think I see it now. I like the sculpt of this Spinister.
Yeah. I don't think it looks terrible.
Yeah, I think it's a nice blend of G1, IDW. Like I like it.
So Spinster, the character, is it a female, unmarried, old Autobot?
Yes.
I don't know. Scarlett has the remote, honey.
It's a Decepticon.
She has the remote. Can I go back to the show now?
No, please keep the remote. Please look for the remote.
Scarlett's hiding the remote because she doesn't want you to put on guava juice. Oh my God, these YouTube reviewers and YouTube shows. Okay, what's after Spinster? Who's this? What's his name? Crayola Head?
That's Robert Face.
Oh, that's Ape Face?
Yeah, I don't think this looks good.
That's Grape Face.
Do they show? They don't show 8 mode, right?
There's pictures of 8 mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Ooh, look at little Frenzy. Aw, how cute. He's got little feet. That ain't the original Frenzy. That's weird. Didn't look like that, did it? Did they really look like that?
No.
This is Siege Frenzy.
Wait, so they're doing the reissue and they're also doing it under Siege.
Correct.
That's crazy because it looks worse than G1. That's just my opinion.
This is what happens when Frenzy eats 4 hot dogs on a bratwurst.
And he throws some ape feet. He's like little ape toes. He has 3 ape toes.
I do agree that G1 looks better than this.
Yeah. I'd rather have G1. It's being issued now. Why would you buy this? You give a little
now. I think this Rat Bat looks better than the G1.
Yeah. All you gotta do is slap some space mud on your toy. You offended people with your space mud.
I know. What was that all about?
Space mud? Was that on Dummies? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to cross-reference. We're not allowed to do that. Only Matt. But look at that. Look at Rat Bat's tape form. Look at that alt mode. It looks like a sleeping face, a sleeping painted face. I don't know. Not bad, Rat Bat. Good job, Rat Bat.
Yeah, I think Rat Bat's good.
Frenzy looks like a monkey.
Yeah.
All right. And what's this Sploogify gun? What's that? What's the name?
Yeah, it's Rung.
Which
people are obsessed with.
Yeah, but Rung's a fucking super cool character, but like this is such a fucking throwaway of this character.
So they turned him to a hot glue gun?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
You can do crafts with him? That's how you repair your toys.
Well, that was part of his character arc. No one knew what he turned into, and then spoilers, he turns out to be Primus.
He's Primus.
Yeah, he just doesn't remember it.
I just think that like it's such a cool character. It's such a unique character. It's such a fan favorite character within that kind of subdivision, and to make him a target master, it just seems like a poor choice.
I think they might have been going for scale. Well, I don't know though. He wasn't that tiny in the comic.
No, hell no.
I love how in the
don't worry.
His underwear.
MMC is gonna recolor the striker mold and make a rug.
You're probably right.
Okay, so we have a red and blue Ironhide. Is this supposed to be Perceptor?
So we've seen this fella before.
Yeah, this is
Grimlock Perceptor?
It's the one target master, yeah, Crosshairs.
Not bad. Not bad, I'll tell you.
Kind of makes sense for the character to use that mold, and it works, but...
I agree.
Sure.
I love how he has, like,
Matt's in his bag.
Does that look like $30 to you, Robert?
30? No.
It's 20.
Wait, is this a deluxe?
20?
20.
Yeah, 20. I think 20. I think that looks like 20.
Well, I have a coupon, so it's actually $19.97.
Dude, even better.
I'd get that from my nephew or something.
Yeah. No, I think that looks price appropriate, character appropriate. I think this is kind of the positive the big positive in terms of the Siege line and what they've done. Like, it's this type of shit.
It looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, $20 figure, looks good, sculpt looks good, transformation looks good. Like, yeah.
Needs more space mud on this one, though.
Yeah, just a little bit on the legs, just on the front.
Especially that guy needs some space mud. You'd expect this dude to be covered in it. He's not. We got some undercarriage and back shots of Astro Train, which not so bad. And then, oh look, a Tetrajet, a red one.
It's Red Wing.
Red One. Is that his name, Red One?
Yeah, he's wearing it's Red Wing. He's wearing steel toes.
Blood streak.
I already have this guy.
Look at the landing gear, Mac. That looks like a kid doing cosplay.
No, I can't unsee it.
Oh my God, they took it like an engineering cue from just watching kids doing cosplay. They're like, why not?
It works.
Well, they have an officially licensed Bumblebee costume that transforms now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So is it true that we don't have a Thundercracker or a Skywarp yet?
Yeah, there's a Thundercracker and a Skywarp.
Oh.
They come in those packs.
Packs of what?
7.
With your playing cards, with the baseball cards you get?
Well, you get a pack of 8, but you got to buy the buns in packs of 10. So.
What's the hot dog references? All right. Got a lot of the red one. Okay, and then what's this? The Shockwave. Oh.
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
That's MP? No, that's not MP.
Leader class.
You know what, though? That's a knock on the MP that this, I thought for a moment, was the MP. But this is also a tip of the hat to the to this. It's a space mode. This is pretty cool.
Is it?
No. This is the guy that has like 7 arms, right? Yeah, this is the one that has.
Yeah, I don't know. People acted like this was far more of a bigger deal than I feel like it is. I mean, it's fine, but people like I had some comments like, "Are you gonna please tell me you're gonna address this?" I was like, "Why would I address this? What's the big deal about this?"
It was a tip of the hat to the Shockwave, the Radio Shack
right
stuff.
Right.
So.
I get that for sure, and that's cool. But I mean, we've seen this kind of done before, right?
Fanstoys did that Toy Dojo exclusive.
So I just feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's as big of a deal as. Maybe it's very possible that I just don't have my finger on the Hasbro pulse of this.
Yeah, but Bobby, you can have 8 arms.
No, I understand the mold. I reviewed this mold, but
I know you did. If you buy 2, you can have 20 arms.
Dude, you in on this Lancer?
Lancer,
yeah, you know.
Does he pop pimples? Ooh.
I got her on pre-order.
Is that Wheelie? That's Wheelie.
Who is Lancer, Matt?
She's one of the random fembots that was in the back behind like Alpha Trion on a random episode.
Oh, okay.
It's the last one to finish off the combiner, so that's why everybody was excited for this one.
What's the name of the combiner?
From China.
Shitbag.
Gendertron.
Shitbag.
Yeah, it's not. It's the ma'am mode.
Ma'am Karen.
Matt said the man mode.
and just to be fair to G1, Justin, Alpha Trion wasn't in any random episodes.
Mm-hmm.
He was only in a couple, and they were very specific.
Sure.
He wasn't like what's his fuck? Floppy Arm. I can't even think of his name now.
Skids.
Skids.
Wow, and then we see Omega Supreme.
Is it really Supreme, huh?
I don't know, man. I think this looks pretty good for what it is. Like, if they said they had $100 Omega Supreme, I'm guessing this is going to be somewhere around that pocket.
$149.99.
Okay. I was going to say 100 to 150 was what I was getting ready to just back it up with. But I do feel like it's on the higher edge of what I would say it looks like it's worth. But I don't know, man. I think this looks pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I love how
Would you replace your fans' toys?
What did you say, Matt?
Would you replace your fans' toys?
Oh my God, without a doubt.
I love how they've got.
I would replace my fans' toys with just the alt mode.
I know. That's where the money is right there.
In your pocket.
Do you remember this when Matt said that Lisa was really into the alt mode of it?
Yeah, I don't know why either.
She looked at you like, Oh, man. I love how the little bots are doing a conga line around Omega Supreme's tracks. That's great.
That shit looks like when you walk into the porno store with your girlfriend or your wife for the first time trying to get freaky, you try to steer her away from that one aisle. That looks like what's in that aisle. Oh, let's look over here. I don't get it over there.
In my head, they're like my head, they're dancing around that track like ding 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 trash, ding 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 trash.
It's not trash though. It's not trash.
I know.
This looks good. I think this looks good.
Look good. It does look something is off. Something is off with the proportions on the rocket. I don't know what it is, but it still looks really
sure? Good. And something also looks off with the proportions of the bot. If you want to get into it, like the torso's like a little too long or something, and then the legs are too short, like one or the other. But they
really should have painted the top of that rocket pink.
You know what I'm curious about is that why, like the who can afford this at $150?
Everyone.
No, I'm saying I understand that and I agree, but like, what is the target market for this?
Everyone.
I don't think so.
I think it's literally everyone. I think they are targeting everyone with this. The mature collector is going to buy this, and also the younger collectors are going to buy this.
But at $150,
and anyone who can find it in Ollie's.
I mean, I've seen people. Yeah, well, okay, the Ollie situation is definitely the monkey wrench in this argument. But I mean, I see people complaining about $80 for Skyfire. So this is $150. Like, what are the complaints going to look like?
I don't know.
Those are adult collectors, let alone the kids.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's funny. I think like Skyfire is a big bot, but he's not in the class of big bots. You know, he's a leader bot. He's just a big one. So when you get in, I just feel like maybe it's just in my head. You get the really big ones. They go into a different category of price. What am I willing to pay $150 for something that's this character? Yes, because I'm predisposed to expect it to be at least that much money. I don't know.
Jetfires is a new class. It's a commander class. He's not a leader class.
Click commander.
Okay, commander. Sorry, commander.
Did you guys see the trailer for the new one?
You know I did.
Dude, that shit looks fucking funny.
I can't wait. That's the best trailer to come out of Comic-Con. Ain't that a bitch?
Which one?
Wait, which one?
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Oh yeah. It looked pretty good.
All right. So
hey, look, Robert. Look, who's next?
There's Thundercracker.
I'm fucking clicking through 5,000 images.
I think it's so funny that he said that, and Robert said, "Look at that landing gear."
It's my favorite part of this episode.
It looks like he's fucking praying to Bobby Jesus' face.
Oh, stop it with that shit.
See, y'all encourage this shit, and if y'all can't take, like, you can take, like, that joke, but then when he gets really stupid, you only have yourselves to blame.
Yeah, dude, it's the bulldog on a leash, and I'm just a chimpanzee trying to keep it in check.
I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
That's racist.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, all Italians don't look like bulldogs. I can say that because I'm part Italian.
Oh.
So what's up with this Optimus Prime?
It's the same one that's been around for like 4 months now.
Yeah, he's already out.
Justin, you're getting this, right?
Nope.
Really?
Oh, why the hell do I want that?
Hey, I got him, Robert.
I would get like a actual good, like, third-party version, maybe. You know, but I don't really need the Hasbro one.
This is a good first part. This is a good first party one.
Yeah, but the original one's better, right? So.
Just bigger. That's all it is.
Bigger.
No, I think it's better too. I mean, like, I've seen the core bot is kind of garbage looking.
I gotta tell you, I'm over all this shit. Prime with wings, Prime sitting inside of Prime's chest. I'm over
God, it's not G1.
I'm over it. I'm over it. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't care how many variations Fans Hobby or Hasbro can come up with. I don't give a shit about Prime with some fucking shit hanging off of them. I think it looks silly. Nope, even less so.
Until Fanstoys does one.
Nope. I was gonna say they got a general.
You know what's funny? If
he'd be all on that shit.
I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, you would.
It'd be a prime sitting in a prime with a little skull face sitting inside.
Dude, I don't care about this shit. Like, it's too far. It's too far off of. It's too. No, I didn't say that. Don't do that.
You're gonna say it.
It's too far from center. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit who does it. Fanstoys, anybody else. Now, Fanstoys at a prime I'd be in, but not fucking prime with wings or prime sitting in prime's face or prime sitting in prime's chest or.
You just don't appreciate the history of Transformers, Bubby.
Well, I appreciate the history to a certain point, sir.
It ends with Beast Wars, man. So what about the Springer? Springer been released yet?
Yes.
Okay, everybody loves the Springer, right?
Not at Target. You still got about 6 days.
Okay, we got the.
No, it's at Target. It's at Target.
No, I know, but they had that thing where people can check it out.
What about?
I got a question about the Springer. Do you have the Springer, Matt?
Yes, sir.
How does it stack up to the generations?
It's just as good, but when I did a versus thing, and it just matters what you want. If you want a G1 or you want an IDW kind of thing. I think for some reason Hasbro can knock it out with Springer. I mean, they make a good Springer.
Interesting. No, that's good to hear.
What about their Mirage? What about their Mirage, huh?
I haven't got that yet. It's soon, I think. I think it's coming out soon. But
is that what the fuck is sticking off the back of his legs? Is that the whole axle
of Mirage?
Yeah.
Probably the
tires.
Damn.
Tires.
Yeah, but it's just like on poles. Put a hinge. Put a hinge on that shit.
It's on poles. Which picture are you looking at?
I don't know what you're looking at.
The one where he's running or kind of standing with no A stands.
What's the number? That would help.
1980.
You know that one where he's running, but he's not running. He's kind of standing there.
It's a picture. There's some colors to it.
Oh, 77.
He's holding an axe. Like
77.
He's like, look, I got a stupid axe.
So all this time, and you couldn't give us the number? Right?
I was clicking through. I was
Bulldogs off the leash again. Yeah, I think that that does look a little unsightly, to be fair. But I don't. Never mind. No, I think this is trash. I think this looks bad.
Yeah. All right. We got more images of the conga line. We got Skyfire. Conga line. Trash. Trash. That'll remind you.
I think it looks awesome, man. All the with the fire, the blast effects and everything. I think that's pretty cool, man.
Now, what image is this?
The Skyfire does look good. I know that's out now and everything, but it does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't sell my Fanstoys for it. I sold my Plus version, or my X version, but.
And as you should have.
81. What's this in 81 now? This Oscar?
That's a barricade.
It's Oscar. So that looks pretty good.
That's the prowl mode.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for a fucking random ass Micromaster, Barricade seems to get a whole lot of G1 fucking love.
Movie.
He's like the goddamn Alpha Bravo.
I love me some Alpha Bravo. I hope they make a masterpiece Alpha Bravo.
You know what? Not for nothing. If they did
a statue.
If they did a masterpiece Alpha Bravo, I'd be very tempted. Just for the joke.
Fanstoys has to do it.
No, they won't. But if Takara did, I'd 100% be in.
Dude, the fucking ultimate thumb in the eye to Hasbro would be all of the combining parts come with Alpha Bravo.
What if Takara was like, you know what? We're gonna fucking stick by our brothers, and they put out like Alpha Bravo and that fucking Stunticon that wasn't fucking part of the original team.
Oh,
Off-road, and was there a protective bot that wasn't part of the original team as well? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the white police tank. Like
I think his name was First Aids.
It was Rook.
Rook.
Yeah, Rook.
Yeah. Dude, they just put those three. Like they made combiners and they included those three. Be great.
$100 for them.
I'd be on it.
I would get them. I would get all. I would definitely get Alpha Bravo. I don't know about the other two.
Impactor.
This Impactor. There's a lot to talk about with this, right? Like the head drama.
Well, they got two versions because they got this one single, which is an Autobot, and they got a 3-pack coming with him being a Decepticon.
So you almost have to get both in order to have an Autobot IDW version.
Yeah.
That's fucking hustling.
That's what they do, man.
Dude, and sweet canopy on the back of Thundercracker there.
Canopies.
Canopies.
More. We got more.
Wait 1 second. What's the mythos, if you will, or mythos on Decepticon Impactor?
I don't know offhand.
Greg, you have anything on that?
I think it's about $79.99 retail.
He was in the pits of Kaon.
See, is there any basis for that in the lore?
Was he? He wasn't. I want to say the comics, but
he was an Autobot in the comics.
Yeah, did he ever change over?
Hold on.
I don't remember him changing over at all, but he may have.
Yeah, I don't think there is at all. I just.
That is weird. I don't know why they're doing that. I thought it was, it's part of a 3-pack, I guess, and everything, but it's weird. Yeah, I don't know how they came up with that idea to make him Decepticon.
This next link inspires me. The reflector, the Diaclone.
Oh yeah, the 3-pack. Yeah.
Now it inspired me. Fanstoys could reissue reflector, but only Diaclone. That would be so cool.
Well,
I don't know.
This is not Diaclone. This is the
this is the G1,
the mail away thing, whatever.
Yeah, the mail away, the toy.
But
version.
my thing is with this is the head sculpts. To me, the head sculpts have to be different.
They are different. In the first the three you had to buy separately, they do have a different head sculpt for this one.
I think he's talking about just flat out different head sculpts for the 3, right?
Yeah, no. I'm saying like how the G1 toy, they had different. They didn't look like the cartoon head sculpts, but these faces look like the cartoon head sculpts.
They're different from the other toys.
Wait, what'd you say, Matt?
They are different. I mean, they're a different head sculpt from the original ones that we got. But I understand what you're saying. But yeah.
Right. Like they may be different from the original, but if they were gonna do different ones, why didn't they just do different ones?
I don't know. You get a Crimzeek for.
Yeah.
Yay, Crimzeek.
There's that.
But meanwhile, it comes free with your KFC screwdriver also.
I can't find anything about him ever being a Decepticon in G1.
Yeah, see, that's fucking trash, man.
Why, they're making up shit? Other people don't do that?
No, they're doing it. It's a money grab. You have to buy both in order to make the IDW one, which is the most currently popular one.
I got you. Yeah.
People would be like, but the Marvel comics are great. And dude, I'm sure they are. And you and your 20 friends probably agree. And that's awesome. But.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Send all your hate mail to.
They send it to you regardless. But that's fucking super for you. But the Impactor that's most relevant right now is the one from IDW, and that one is an Autobot and has the head sculpt that comes with the Decepticon, and that's fucking trash. And Hasbro knows it, and they did it that way, so you'd have to buy both in order to have the proper one. Absolutely. Guarantee it.
Well, but they also put it in a 3-pack. You don't have to. Well, I mean.
No, you do. You have to buy the 3-pack. 2 other uses of those bullshit molds that they don't.
That's even worse.
So now you got to get the Clear Mirage that nobody fucking wants, and you got to get the Power Dasher, whoever the fuck that dude is. You got to get him too.
I want that. I can't wait for that Clear Mirage. It's a BotCon. It's a BotCon homage to 2007.
Power Dasher is not a guy. Power Dasher was actually a subline.
Yeah. Bobby.
Yeah.
How about the next link? How about the next link? We're putting T2RX6 to sleep here.
Hold on, just what Justin said. Yeah, it is. It's one of those sublines that everyone thinks is so important that Takara's trash and third party's trash because they haven't made a third party masterpiece version.
Oh, right.
It's true though.
I don't know the specific line, but I know the methodology and the ideology behind what you're saying.
Yeah, it was a mail away. You could get 1 of 3, but it seems like the majority of people only got the drill, this drill tank thing.
I had the airplane thing. I don't ever remember mailing away for it. I just know I had it.
Justin, you want to take this?
What's the next one?
The cassettes. I got them on pre-order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the next thing up, shout out to Tyler F. who pointed this out to me. You can get a kind of show accurate Frenzy Rumble They're calling them Frenzy, right? So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Decepticon Frenzy.
Yeah. So you get that, and then you get the last two Takara exclusive cassettes. And I don't think Frenzy's all that impressive, because whatever, it's Frenzy. But the cassettes really interest me, and I'm glad we're finally getting them, because that completes the cassettes in the U.S. Super excited. Totally trash combiner for the cassettes. Both of them are really bad. Matt, you put the other set together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
They're
well,
like
I meant
the
Slam
very
Dance
worst.
and Rain Dance were. I meant the combining tapes were really, meh. But it is cool, like you said, that they are releasing these two. This was out of the blue too. I mean, this showed up and everybody like, oh my god. And it's only like $34.99 for the 2-pack, I think. Or no, you get 3 of them, right? All 3 of them for $34.
Yeah,
and they're all attached. So.
Okay. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's not bad. I mean, it's pretty cool.
I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I'm glad we're getting them. I think it's awesome.
Like and I hope they do the other. There were more, right? There were more tapes that were kind of Japanese exclusive.
Don't think so.
There wasn't like a Brontosaurus and a.
No, that one already came out. That's the one that I was talking about with Matt. That the combined mode is
oh, okay.
The first part is trash, and then these ones are also trash. But yeah, there was a Brontosaurus, and it was like, I don't know, kind of like a raptor thing. Yeah, they came out. So what they did with that is they released 2 sets of these movie Bumblebees, which I think are, whatever. They're Studio Series Bumblebees, and I don't really care for them. But one of them came with one of the characters in clear, and the other one was like solid original colors, and then the other came with the other one in solid original colors and the other one in clear, so it kind of made you buy both sets so you could have the set in the original G1 colors.
Fucking Hasbro, man.
So Matt has my clear ones and I have the 2 solid ones because friends. I was like, Matt.
Objectively, don't you feel that way, Matt? Do you feel that way at all? Like,
no, it is a shitty practice.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they've been like that for a long time. I know you're not surprised. I know you.
Let's call it though. It's the same thing like that.
I understand.
That Jean Grey. That Jean Grey's got me fucking hot. I gotta buy a fucking another Wolverine. I gotta buy another Wolverine and another Cyclops to get the one fucking figure that I need.
Yeah. Does Star Wars do that shit too?
Nope.
No.
Well, if you get that figure, if you get that figure, let me know about Wolverine. I may buy him off you. So.
Oh well, no, I'll just give him to you, buddy. I'll just give him to you. But it's
Bobby Generous face.
They do it with like exclusives. Like they'll do like a GameStop exclusive, and it'll have like a set of droids, and R2 will be in there, and then there'll be 2 new ones or something like that. Like
okay, do they do Stormtroopers or anything?
So they did like a 3-pack of Stormtroopers where it had like a red one, a white one, and something else. But like it's like it's not as blatant as this. To be fair.
Another one. I just want to.
Yeah.
What was that one, Greg, where the Shadow Trooper wasn't the Shadow Trooper like a 3-pack? I'm not the Shadow Trooper. The Death Trooper Commander came with like Jin and Cassian.
Yeah.
But even with that, the Cassian was a new sculpt, so the only thing that you double dipped on was the Jin. Right?
Yeah, that was that a Target exclusive?
It was a Target exclusive, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hasbro's been doing this for a while, so nobody should be surprised. But it should be pointed out, that it is kind of shady, with the Impactor thing, especially,
You know Jen's favorite pasta is? Orzo.
I appreciate you.
Now I did think it was kind of shitty with that GameStop Amazon pack with like the 5 or 6 figures in it. You had to buy to get the heavy enforcer, Praetorian Guard, or whatever the fuck, heavy blade. You had to buy like 2 Emperor's Guards and a clone trooper and like 2 others Stormtrooper.
Well, wait, but that was a Royal Guard and then a Blue Guard.
Yeah.
And then the Praetorian Guard, right?
Well, no, there was.
No, it was a Black Guard.
There was like 5. There was like at least 5 figures in that thing because it was like standing up like an umbrella, like in an umbrella holder at GameStop.
What I don't understand with the Transformers and also Skywarp, for some reason, like you remember back in the classic day where you had to buy the 2-pack with Ultra Magnets to get Skywarp, and now they got the where you have an Amazon exclusive of Skywarp because you know if you want to get when you get Starscream, you want the Seeker set, so they're making Skywarp a Amazon exclusive, which is not too hard to get, but you also have to buy 3 Battle Masters and everything. So I don't know why it's weird that Skywarp always gets the kind of thing like this.
You know what else is interesting is like Marvel Legends are the only ones that are kind of consistently doing the Walgreens exclusive. Like
Transformers doing it now too. I mean, Transformers got Walgreens stuff. They got the Ratchet is the Siege Ratchet.
Oh, is it? Never mind then. I retract my statement.
It's a Walgreens, and you had the Retgar from Powder Primes.
Okay.
So they're doing Walgreens for some reason is having some Transformers exclusive now.
So I want that fucking Emma Frost, and then the Wolfbane is gonna be a Walgreens exclusive, and that fucking figure is gonna yield fucking 3 or 4 figures out of it. So like that's just gonna fly off the shelves.
And onto the mattresses.
Take it to the mattress. You know what I mean, Robert?
Do y'all have Walgreens around y'all's area?
Not so. Like we have them in the state, but like I don't have any close to me. And I have one that's like 20 minutes away, and it's fucking trash.
Really?
I actually called them one time because I was looking for some. I think I was looking for Human Torch or Mr. Fantastic. One it was. Yeah, and like I hit them up, and they were like, dude, they're like, look. The guy that answered the phone, he was like, "Look, I'm into this shit too. Just don't."
I've been watching.
Yeah, he was like, "Look, just don't ever call here again. We never get shit." That's what he said to me.
Damn, man. I like telling the truth there.
Bobby. Wolfsbane. Right? Would you do her?
No.
No. Why not?
No, neither way. Like not in human.
She had a dick.
Not in human mode or wolf mode.
She's in heat. All right. I would. All right. 3A. Now, what's up with these 2 scales?
We've already seen all these. I mean, yeah, they're doing, one's like 150, the other one is like 400 or something like that.
Yeah, one's a larger scale. Like the smaller ones are like a economy line, and then these are like the normal way that 3A does business. So that Bumblebee is 10 inches, 11 inches, something like that.
Yeah,
and that would make Blitzscream 12.
Fucking 12 he's bigger than that. Isn't he?
Well, I don't know how big the Bumblebee is because I mean he's small in scale with the line, so I think he's only like 10 inches, but I may be completely wrong.
Well, if you see 2875, you can see the smaller Blitzwing next to the bigger one.
I got a question. Is anybody super knowledgeable about 3A? Because like I have a question about 3A because I feel like some shit they title 3A and some shit they title 30.
Aren't those 2 different companies?
Are they? Because I'm not sure that they are.
I think they are.
Because I looked up. Maybe they are, and I don't know. I'm ignorant.
I had the 30 Shepherd, and I thought they were different companies, but it's possible.
I want that Prime and that fucking Blitzwing.
What about Nemesis? I mean, come on now. There was no Nemesis in the movie.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a black repaint with Optimus all the time, or most of the time. You know that.
Yeah, but I mean that's.
I think it was
can't
beautiful.
Imagine. Is it the $400 scale?
Check out that custom battle damage thumbprint on the window.
I know, man. Lots of thumbprints.
I think this one is the deluxe scale.
Yeah, this is the one here. Yeah.
It looks sharp.
$400. It does. It really does.
So here I'm looking at. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Justin, I'm looking at this thing, right? It's from Monkey Depot. I don't know what site this is.
Is it where you buy your food?
But it says boxed figure 30 Game of Thrones Jon Snow. And then I'm looking at the picture that's correlated to it, and it says official distributor Sideshow 3A.
I don't know.
So wait, this is Sideshow?
No, Sideshow distributes 3A merchandise.
Okay.
Maybe it's a designation for like the type of line.
I have no. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I have no fucking. I need somebody to. Where is Lotus Stark? Lotus Stark knows all this high-end shit. Hit me up and explain this shit to me, please, Lotus.
I think Lotus is in his basement wearing a tinfoil hat right now.
I hope so, because that dude, when he gets in his bag, he goes for it. Like he'll send me like just this. If he hears it, he'll send me like a fucking extremely well laid out thought as to why they have different brands regarding this or whatever the case may be. Or if
I know why he does it. I know why he does it. Because eventually, when his day comes and he's in front of St. Peter, he has to read off the list of all the good deeds he's done for you.
That's true.
Stop it.
And he will be wearing gloves too. That
dude, yes he does. I was just getting ready to say that.
When I started watching this stuff, I'm like, man, that's hardcore.
That's how you know a guy is serious when he's reviewing a figure with gloves.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's just cold.
They're like latex gloves.
Fingerprint. Yeah, he don't want no fingerprints or nothing on that shit, man.
Wow.
He did. I remember I watched the first one I watched was a Bag Cube Brawny. He wore gloves on that thing. I was like, man, that is dedication.
Yeah.
That's a good dude.
Switch over to Bobby.
Yeah, he's breaking shit left and right.
I got paint on my fingers. My fucking
big old Megan Fox thumbs and shit, man.
I see where he chewed a hole in his cuticle.
I just looked at my hands the other day. I had like 30,000 cuts on it. Like I was like, what the fuck?
It's a lot of cuts.
Yeah, I mean it was all over the place. My face, my hand looked like a fucking map.
Wow.
That's not good. How'd you get that?
Mopping.
Dude,
Lotus is sand that mop handle, my man.
I know. I need to. They're like, they're like little cuts that you don't even realize until like you get dirt on your hands, and then you see where the dirt sits in the little cuts. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit, my skin is cut, fucking shredded.
Wait until you try to like squeeze a lemon, and then you're like, ah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
just try to find a spot every time to do that, Robert. The head.
You love that video, and you know it. I made Matt watch that whole video. Oh, look, a 3-pack. Micromaster 10-pack. Okay, Siege Rainmaker 3-pack and Micromaster 40-pack.
Now, this was a SDCC exclusive?
No, it's a Target exclusive.
Oh, Target.
Yeah, they've been showing up at Target. I haven't seen them on. I think they got a street date of the 28th that anybody cares about, but people have been using.
I care.
Been having people go in the back and get them for them, so they're finding them in the stores right now.
Yeah, people were finding them coincidentally, like as soon as it was fucking announced, like people were posting pictures.
I think this is a cool idea for an exclusive set.
I like the Micromasters actually. I like them.
Yeah. They haven't found the Micromasters. I don't think they've been released yet, but the Rainmakers have.
Tell you what,
I want to get those Rainmakers.
The Rainmakers. The Rainmakers got some serious space mud going on.
Well, I was about to say that. If you look at their Tetrajet molds or modes, they look like they've all seen some shit, like the exact same shit in the exact places.
I love that space mud.
More like the mud makers, you know what I mean?
You think they were standing in front of the fan when news of Zeta's Unicron hit?
But look at the fucking paint apps. They're exactly the same on all three of them.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. That kid was very steady when he did all that stuff, man.
It's just like a fan that blows a wet paintbrush on him, like.
I love that mold.
Like the automatic car wash.
Oh my god, it is identical.
I love it.
What is so? Why are they making this push for the Micromasters all of a sudden? Like, seems like a weird direction.
Dude, they're added because they're added.
Yeah, they're running out of stuff to do. They're running out of ideas.
Like, let's choke some toddlers.
Well, I mean, it's it's a homage to them. Everybody, Micromasters is a little niche kind of thing and everything. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I remember that stuff.
And I think it's about time to do them. But I am curious, like, when are they going to do Beast Wars? Like, when is the Beast Wars going to be the new G1?
25th anniversary is 2021, I think. So I think
that'll be it. One more year of Siege, and then we'll see Beast Wars.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is a trilogy, so we got the Siege, got Siege, and we got the next. Which I'm kind of disappointed they didn't show. That they were supposed to name the next line that was going to be coming up, and I thought they might show the Titan class Scorponok. I think he's going to be the next Titan class, and they didn't show him.
I'm in on that, by the way.
They didn't show that, but it was Unicron show because he just got shown and everything, so I can understand why they didn't want to throw that in. So maybe at NYCC they might show.
And to be fair, they're still pushing Omega. You know what I mean? So
right, yeah.
I think it might be smarter to just wait till next year for Scorponok.
Yeah, true. They may show them in when's NYCC.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe they will, but it's October. But like, I think that like you got these 2 huge bots coming. Like, just push them, and then
Omega will
next
be
year,
out by that time. Omega will be out.
Right,
so.
right. But there's and I guess the Unicron sales will be over. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Could be a positive. I mean, just a little teaser. I thought we might see a little teaser like they did Omega last year. I thought they may show something, but like I said, they showed Unicron and all that stuff, and it's a possibility. But you know,
I mean, everybody knows he's got to be. He's the only one missing, right?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we've got a Megatron statue.
PCS, right?
What's that mean?
Pop Culture Statues, I think is the name of the company.
Oh yes.
Have they done anything else? You skipped the picture Roundup.
Huh?
You skipped a link.
Oh, it's the same shit we just talked about, though, right? Mostly.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of things we did, and then there's a couple of alt modes that you were asking about, like Grapeface and.
Okay, let's go back then. Let's look at Grapeface.
Let me look at this.
Is anybody going to be on the Megatron statue?
No, I'm not a big fan of the PCS stuff. Like they also showed a line of Turtles statues that do look better to me but they're too expensive to be so G1 to me.
I don't see it.
So they're simplistic or something?
Correct. They look like they walk right out of the cartoon, which is cool, and it has this market for sure. But like, I just don't want to spend that much money on something so simple.
I almost I look at them and I almost just want like a vinyl type thing, like that vinyl Devastator. Like that's the kind of thing that I would want.
Correct.
How much are they usually going? I mean, it looks like maybe a $50 to $100 statue. I'm sure it's more than that, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll check.
Because they don't give a price. They don't give a price for him.
But this is limited to. It comes with a print, limited to 150 pieces, and signed by Emiliano Santalucia, who is a big name in Master of the Universe classics. Just Master of the Universe in general, I think. And Transformers.
Dude, these are this is. Remember we talked about the Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. They look too plain.
It's Pop Culture Shock, by the way. That's the PCS.
So those, this is okay. Yeah, they're. I think what was $700 for the for the Seekers.
Ooh, but
remember we were talking about that?
But they have a Baroness. They have a Baroness coming out for $550. But you know what? It doesn't look great. There's another quarter scale Baroness that looks way better than this, and this is $550. Let me look at the
picture Roundup. The link.
They have a Soundwave. Pop Culture Shock has a Soundwave. It's $230. It's Soundwave and Rumble. It's 1/6 scale roughly.
Okay. Well, we're gonna look at the picture Roundup. What we're gonna see?
No, we've already passed it.
Yeah, A-Face. I mean, the monkey mode I thought looks pretty good.
I like
monkey mode.
Monkey mode.
That's Soundwave now, though. I'm confused. The Sound Blaster.
Yes. Yeah. Once you get a Soundwave, you always get a Sound Blaster.
Okay, but have we seen that one before? That alt mode?
Yes, that's the Soundwave alt mode, just in black for Sound Blaster.
Okay, so everything is just stupid guns now.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Boy. I don't know, man. It's no Fanstoys. I understand that.
I wish Fanstoys showed them up and did one.
I did too, man.
Stupid gun.
I wish Fanstoys would put a render of every fucking G1 figure out right now. That would be awesome, man.
Fanstoys should do a render of Hasbro's building.
What about Takara's building?
The car doesn't have a building.
You sure?
Godzilla destroyed it.
They have a lair, Matt.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Do they have basements and stuff in it?
Typhoons.
All right, let's get this MP collector question.
And let's go. Let's get home.
And then we're gonna call it a night. Dear SCU crew, this is another get to know the SCU guys type of question. I would love to hear each of you hum a few bars of your favorite theme parks.
Theme parks.
And while you're at it, describe what makes a theme park impressive to you. Are you more into roller coasters and thrill rides or 4D simulators? Are any parks more expensive than you're willing to drop? Finally, are any of you planning a trip to Disney in the near future to check out Galaxy's Edge? Hum a few bars of your favorite theme park?
Like he wants like the
He
music?
wants you to drop a little. He's trying to
mixtape.
He's trying to make a hip hop reference.
Yeah. But I mean, like, do theme parks have themes?
Are we playing a guessing game?
He said on, not of.
Oh. MFT bars on your favorite theme. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm good.
I heard of when Bobby read it, so that's why.
Yeah,
I
think I misread it.
Like,
That's on
name that theme park.
But then he actually he wrote back and apologized. Did you guys see that email?
No.
He said like he's already asked this question before. He's terribly. Yeah, he was like he's terribly sorry. It won't happen again. I was like, dude, you can't don't worry.
This question did sound familiar.
I don't remember answering this question.
I don't either, but I guess I like the roller coasters. I don't know. I'm not a big theme park guy. I like riding the roller coasters with my kids. Cause and like, dude, Jaina, like, cause Jaina's like super into roller coasters, so like I like riding it with her, and like she's like, Dad, I looked up online the height requirements for X Parks rides, and I'm a little short, but I don't want to put any pressure, but if we went to the shoe store and maybe bought some taller shoes, I'd probably be able to be like, dude, let's fucking do it. So
that's
like
that's hardcore, man.
Fire safety.
Yeah. So like we go to the store and like try to get her some thicker sole shoes to like ride the. So like that's kind of what I dig from it. I am definitely going to Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to Disney World, I think, next year with the kids. And just because Galaxy's Edge is opening this year in Disney World. And
are you coming to Arkansas to see me?
Is it driving distance from Disney World?
Wow. No, but you could fly here.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
I mean, like, what am I doing? Take the kids? Like, hey, man, we're gonna go see Deluxe.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing it.
That hurts, man.
Just tell them that.
I would do it, but Laura's studying for the bar. She's her test. And
oh wow, you had to throw that in. Wow, that's kind of low, Bubba.
Bobby's throwing a cheap shot to his left.
Matt, she has her test in 2025, so we gotta start getting cracking on it.
That was a low bar to set Bobby.
Lisa's actually taking the bar on Tuesday.
Good.
Next week.
Yep.
Awesome.
I really want her to pass.
No, she's had all this time to study, Robert. I'm sure she'll be fine.
My favorite hum is that's my favorite theme park. So
what's the matter? You don't like theme parks?
I'm not. I mean, I like Six Flags. It's been a long time since I've been. Me and my wife went to Disney World for our. Was that funny? For our honeymoon?
No, I just picture you getting on the Batman ride and like nothing.
I picture him walking around with the Mickey Mouse ears and a big old lollipop.
Yeah, I did though. Actually, no. But that's the last theme park I've been to was on our honeymoon. So it's been a while. We just
sweet.
Don't go to. There's Six Flags in St. Louis and in Dallas, but it's been a minute since I've been to one of those.
Yeah, I don't really get to go to theme parks right now. I basically go to Great Wolf Lodge and go to an indoor water park.
Aren't you there like every other 2 months or something?
I don't get to go to theme parks. I get to go to the ski resort.
I don't go skiing. I just go to the pool.
I just sit at the gym and the sauna while everybody else is hanging out at the bar.
Are there any theme parks in Ohio?
Are there theme parks in Ohio?
Everything's a theme park if you try hard enough.
Oh, okay. Even the Browns?
That's a
roller coaster.
That's its own thing.
Remember those photos? Greg went to that like medieval fest where he was throwing axes and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was just the Ren Fest. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That'd be pretty cool to go to, I think.
No, I was actually really pissed. There wasn't a Six Flags here because by the time I moved here, that Family Guy episode came out with the Amish, and I got all excited because I wanted to go to Amish Six Flags, but there wasn't really one.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of theme parks because you go to theme parks during the summer, so it's fucking hot. And there's kids running around everywhere, and I don't really like roller coasters.
What?
I don't either.
Oh, we actually go to Coney Island a couple times this summer. That's pretty fun.
I used to go to Coney Island when I was a little girl.
No, you got all the crazy. You got crazy fun rides. It's like Astroland.
I went to Coney Island with you.
Robert. Yeah, you did. We just went to Nathan's though. We didn't go on the rides.
Yeah, we didn't ride.
I don't think it was open.
I don't think. Yeah, nothing.
But I like to go to Six Flags when the weather forecast is like cloudy with a chance of rain, like a high chance, because then I want it to rain so everybody leaves, because it's going to stop raining and then open the rides up again. There's no lines. That's when I love going to theme parks.
Yeah, but then your Kanish gets all wet.
Kanish.
You're so mean. I'm gonna go eat some hot dogs.
I want a goddamn Kanish. What kind of hot dogs are you eating, Nathan's?
No, Boar's Head, the natural casing.
Oh, Boar's Head, that's good. Hey, Justin, do you go to theme parks, man?
I haven't been to one for a while, but I would like to go. So. The last one we went to, I guess we kind of went to just like the little ones on Rehoboth Beach is Boardwalk, but nothing really big. So I think they call it Funland there. Yeah, Funland.
That's original.
But like, I mean, I liked going to like back in when I was younger. Six Flags in the area was pretty good. Hershey Park was okay. We went there fairly frequently. Yeah. So
we used to go to a place called Dog Patch USA. It was up by
It was funded by the SPCA, and it was in a dog adoption.
Seriously, look it up, man. It was called. It was up around Harrison, Arkansas, and it's called Dog Patch. It's not there anymore, but it's called Dog Patch USA or something like that. And we used to go there. I remember it so well because we had to take in like a trolley, or something to go into it, to go into the park itself and everything. You just didn't walk into it. You had to take a ride into it.
You know what? I was thinking about it, and actually I did go to a theme park recently. I totally forgot. I went to probably the most American theme park you can go to. It's called
Silver City.
It's called Diggerland, and you get to drive around like excavators and shit.
Whoa!
Yeah, because my son loves construction vehicles.
Roll a little bit here.
Dude, I would love to drive a Bobcat.
Yeah.
Like. I would love to. Like, I would like. It looks like so much fun when I see the guys. I mean, I'm sure they're working, so they're fucking hating it. But like for me, I'm like, dude, I would love
absolutely. Looks like a good time. Yeah, they let you drive like the skid loaders and shit like that. Like, it's fun.
Skids.
You get to take a
skid marks or
an excavator and actually drive that around or dig a big trench with it. I think it's pretty fun.
Did you combine?
I wish I tried, but. Nobody else in the park was understanding what I was telling them to do. So,
they tried to arrest you for humping the garbage truck.
Why does this guy keep banging the excavator into the other one? I don't know.
Bobby, you and Joe KW, you guys are like back to back now, right?
Yeah, 3 hours now.
Like front to back.
Oh, I was gonna say you guys should throw in together, go half season, just dig a big ass hole.
like a trench, like a. Yeah.
Just dig a fucking
the thing about it is that Joe would be down. I'd be like, Joe, I got an idea.
He would dig himself.
Half on a Bobcat so we can fuck around in the backyard. And he'd be like, let's do it.
We got a place called Silver City up here in Branson, Missouri that I used to go to it every summer as a kid, and I really liked that too. We would go to Dog Patch on the way, and then we would go to Branson. It was a hillbilly. It was a hillbilly.
What about Cat Scratch? Did you go to Cat Scratch USA?
I'll tell you, man.
Wait, you can really say it's a
called
hillbilly
the litter
park?
box, actually.
Yeah,
Robert.
it was a hillbilly park.
Sit down from the shock.
It was a hillbilly park. It was out in the middle of nowhere. It was a hillbilly park. It was
you can only get there by swamp boat.
Exactly.
A fan boat. Sorry.
That's fine.
The fan boat ride.
I think Dakota would know what I'm talking about. He may know. No, he's a little young. He may not.
Of course.
No, he's younger. He's a lot younger than me, so he probably wouldn't. It closed down when I was a kid, it closed down.
He looks like if you just grew your hair and beard out.
That's a wonderful man.
He's a very nice man, just like you are.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Bobby, has Joe done anything else creepy recently?
Who?
Joe.
He hasn't done anything creepy.
Remember, and he's looking through his window with his binoculars, and he left your garage door open.
I see you.
Oh yeah, he did say my garage door was open that night.
Were you like showering, and then you got a text message that you forgot to wash your right armpit?
Nothing like that.
Did you fall asleep with your shoes on? You woke up with your shoes off?
No, but I do have to hop up off here. So with that, Matt.
That is not the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Okay, it may be Ghostbusters. No.
There's definitely a heavy Ghostbusters influence.
100%. He was getting ready to hum it, and then he heard it in his head and said, "Okay, maybe."
Okay, yeah, shit.
Shardouts to Courthouse Network, ROC. This is a realm
well-established gentleman's show, Stasis Lock. At Real Robot and Fear Corpse. I am Ratchet. Third-party TF Crashers and Open Your Toys podcast. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. It's all